Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Monday. I'm getting ahead of myself. Welcome to our Friday morning Ask Max session. And today we're going to focus on closing sales. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. You got one more week until the end of the month. And for those of you that were in boot camp, it was all laid out for you. Everything that you need to know, everything that you need to do to connect with people, to reconnect with people, was all laid out for you. Now, time to put the pedal to the metal, start using those project launch scripts, start showing your business to more people. I want to welcome all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook or on LinkedIn, or for those LinkedIn YouTube followers on my YouTube channel. Network marketing is a phenomenal business model. I heard about it 28 years ago. It was life-changing for me, as I'm sure it's been life-changing for all of you that are watching this. In some cases, it's been good, and in some cases, it's hasn't been so good. So I want to lay out for you some steps that you can take, some things that you can do, and if any of you have any conversations with prospects that you'd like me to take a look at, I can dive into your account and I'll show you exactly why you're having the success you're having, or why you're not having success. So put your questions in the chat, and we'll look at all of them. Now, every month there is not every day. There are simple things that you can do on a daily basis to build your business. If you want to change your life in business in 90 days, pay attention to what I'm going to share with you here. What would you attempt to do in network marketing if you knew you couldn't fail? Some of you that are watching this now have been sent here by someone that's trying to get you into a business. Some of you have started a business and you're not really sure if this is what you want to do. So let me level the playing field for everyone, because frankly, the internet, social networks, has leveled the playing field for everyone. You have the same direct, easy access that top earners in your business have. So what would you attempt to do? How would you feel if you knew that you could build your business on LinkedIn and Facebook in an hour or two a day? Other people are doing it. Other people that aren't as smart as you, other people that aren't as experienced as you, they're doing it. How would you feel if you knew you could talk to perfect prospects about your business every day on LinkedIn and Facebook? That's how you feel when you're doing it right. When you know that you could turn on your laptop, open up your mobile phone to the LinkedIn app or the Facebook app, and know with confidence there are people there that need what you have and want what you have. How would you feel if you knew that you could recruit 5 to 10 people into your business every month? People are doing it. And there is a story behind every success story. So the question is not, can I do it? When you hear somebody jumped into your business and in 60 days moved right up to the top of your company, what did they do to do it? Is what people doing duplicatable? Is what people are doing to recruit 5 to 10 people a month into your business duplicatable? The answer is yes. Yes. How would you feel if you knew that you could become a top earner in your business before the end of the year? Now, we're just finishing up the first quarter of the year. April is the beginning of the second quarter. There are 4 quarters to building a business. 4 quarters. You're laying the groundwork right now for what will become a very, very successful business. I've been talking about Bruce Lee's quote for the last 6 months. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Your one kick step to mastering every social network is my 4-step formula. Create a page. Put yourself out there. Become the person that the people you want to enroll in your business would like to know, would like to work with. Make yourself irresistible. Then connect with people. Now, for those of you that are already connected, and for those of you, my students here that have been on LinkedIn for 6 or 7 years, you have a network already established of people that need what you have. Some of these people you've talked to, and then somewhere along the way, you stopped talking to them. Maybe they didn't answer you. Maybe you got distracted. So connect with new people, reconnect with people that you're already connected to, and then have a conversation with them. Talk to them. Because at the end of the day, that's what it takes. Conversation. You know, and nothing beats talking to them. There are people out there that are promoting all kinds of deals, all kinds of systems. All you have to do is pay for the system, pay for leads, will automatically build your business. Baloney. You're looking for long-term success in network marketing. It's a relationship business. And when we communicate with people, follow my scripts. Now we're about to release a chat bot that's going to help everybody that questions, what do I say? How do I say this to folks? I'm hoping it's going to be out before the end of the month. Qualify them. The key, understand this. If you come away with anything today but this will play a major role in helping you close more sales. Qualify people. When you're talking to somebody and you determine that they are not a prospect for your business, and I'm not saying forever. In other words, every month, you should start out with a list of people that you believe are serious enough about the business so that they will enroll this month. As you start learning about people, what their circumstances are, what their situations are. You're going to know, is this somebody that I can work with and talk to and close before the end of the month, or is this going to be a 2 or 3 month process? If it is, you don't have to talk to them so much. Qualify them and close them. So you all should be working off of a list right now of people that you believe have the need, have the aptitude, have the circle of influence to be successful. And these are the people that you need to be talking about between now and the end of the month. On top of that, don't sell short the possibility that there is someone that you have just started talking to, or there is someone out there that you could meet tomorrow and bring into your business before the end of the month. All options are on the table. This is so simple that anyone can master it. So let's step back for a minute and let's talk about what are the best things about network marketing. Why? And while I'm going over these things, I want you all to think about, why are you in your business? Why are you doing this? Why are you attending this broadcast? Why? Best things about network marketing. Number one, it's low startup cost. Small investment, start a legitimate business that has the potential to make you a millionaire. Leverage, again, small amount of money, big potential return. No geographical restrictions. You can build your business anywhere in the world that your company does business and you want to do business. No limits to your income. Residual income. And so when you're talking to other people that are in different fields, you're talking to other people that have different occupations, the advantage that network marketers have is residual income. Build a team. Make the money that keeps coming in over and over again. Low business monthly overhead. We're talking about your auto ship. You don't have to buy leads. Leads are free. However, things have changed with LinkedIn. And they have eliminated a very popular feature where you could, every 30 days, make 300 searches, profile searches, and send out connection requests. They've taken it from 300 to 10 a month. Why? Because LinkedIn has been flooded with all kinds of marketers. There's over 300,000 profiles being added every day. Every day. So, if they had to spend $100 for one of their advanced programs, $130, $180, if it aids you in making 1 or 2 sales a week, it's a no-brainer. No employees. The people. Sometimes I think you should put this first, except the good thing about network marketing, people. The access that you have to wonderful people. But by the same token, the bad thing about network marketing is the people. Because there are people in this business unethical, unscrupulous, untrustworthy. Ideally, you need to identify who these people are before you get into bed with the wrong people. Personal development. You're not going to be the same person when you're making $5,000 a week than when you first get started in your business. Time freedom, financial freedom. That's what attracts everybody. And anytime you see anybody mention these two words in their profile or in their text messages to you, you have to know a clue. They've got some network marketing experience, good or bad. So what does it take to succeed? Decision. Vision, grit, specialized knowledge, mentorship, a game plan, focus, integrity, leadership, and luck. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. Personal growth, the right company at the right time. And continuous daily activity. So why do people fail? First, no skills, lack of training, bad training, lack of action. Whenever somebody comes to me that's been through a boot camp and says, Max, your scripts aren't working, it doesn't work. Take a look at their profile. They haven't got it set up right. But the big thing that I notice is send me, let me look at some of the conversations that you're having with people. And it's right there. You're not following the script. They're not following the scripts. No leads. Well, you don't have that problem. Unrealistic expectations, lack of patience, no mentor, do not have good upline support, no daily method of operation, not working the numbers, no proper goals, the wrong mindset, they're not inspired, they don't take up leadership, no focus, not leveraging your own talents and abilities, working with the wrong company. Now, there are five things, 5 profile tweaks that you all could make right now, that would result in engagement or a reaction from the people that you're connected to. I got a message yesterday from one of the top earners in a company who wanted to know if he needed to change the dates on his profile because he wasn't getting any engagement. I took one look at his profile, took one look at his activity, and I sent him a note back and I said, the reason you're not getting any engagement is you're not doing anything. If you're sitting there waiting for people to find you, to send you messages asking you about your business, that's not the way LinkedIn works. It's not the way any social network works. You're going to find LinkedIn 100 times better than Facebook. Transform your profiles into marketing magnets. Now, there's actually 19 different actions that will result from 12 profile tweaks. I'm going to give you 5. 1, they can start or resume a conversation with your prospects. Change your profile photo on Facebook. It's probably the most popular and it works the best. Change your profile banner or cover on Facebook and LinkedIn. Change your birthday. Change the start date of a business to create an anniversary, which will generate notifications to all the people that you're connected to. Or add a new business to your LinkedIn profile, which will trigger, again, notifications. Now you're going to enroll more reps with these proven actions and innovative tactics. Again, as I mentioned, change your picture, wish someone a happy birthday or set it up so that your birthday is out there for everybody to see. Wish someone a happy holiday based on a real holiday, an official holiday, and there's also the unofficial holidays. And then post things. Posting personal development material will generate interaction. What you do, people will react and respond to. When people react, send a text message to the suitable prospects that respond to any of your actions. Follow my scripts and enroll them in your business. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, but it only takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. Response rates increase dramatically when you use my scripts and my secret sauce. Moving images, GIFs. And there are specific images, specific messages that you could send to people based on their circumstances, their situation. Here's one right there. Somebody's been out of work. They're looking for an opportunity. They've been looking for 6 months. Sending someone this, no matter what you're going through, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. You have a solution for them. That's all it takes. 99% of your prospecting, recruiting, and business building activity can now be done on your mobile phone. Craig just changed his picture on Facebook and LinkedIn. Now, Craig is professional. He was a music teacher, active in his church. We put a professional picture up. We changed his banner. We changed his headline. What happened to him can happen to you.
Craig, is that you?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Would you share with everybody what happened?
Well, yes, to be honest, I really thought that this was just a lot of hype. I really did, but I said, well, I'll go ahead and try it anyway. So you got my Facebook profile cover and changed my picture, took some things off, and to my surprise, I got immediately after that 6 friend requests from qualified prospects. It was really amazing, professional people. Got one request from the vice president of the Yamaha Corporation I used to work with, and it was amazing on that. I got many new people and old people commenting on my new profile page, and I've never had that before. They liked the profile page. I got 2 people asking me to join my internet business. It was absolutely crazy. They just sent a message and said, Craig, can I join your internet business? The reason why they never knew I had an internet business. You know, I said that I was a music education director and, you know, I was a wellness educator and that's it. And then when you went in and changed my header in LinkedIn and changed my intro in Facebook, then it just blew up like crazy. Now, I do have now 4,400 people, and it's just going like crazy. And I love it when I never had people to just come in and ask, may I join your internet business? And I never talked to them before about it. But because my Facebook profile page said that, then whenever they clicked, my introduction or my header showed every time. And one guy said, well, I'm so happy to see all the things that you do. So on all my things that are listed on my header and in my intro, I'm getting responses on all of those. It's just amazing. I never knew something like that would even exist.
Most of the people that you're connected to, you've never talked to. Lane was blown away at how quick it worked.
Yeah, so I had been just kind of trusting Max and going step by step through the process, and To be honest, I had this little voice in the back of my head that was saying, this isn't going to work. What are you thinking? But I decided to trust and move forward with the process anyway. And then all of a sudden, just with this profile that you're seeing now, one of my friends that I used to be in another network marketing company with, like, first of all, he sent me a message, a LinkedIn message, and I guess I didn't see it quick enough. He was so excited to talk to me that he actually picked up the phone within a couple hours later, and he said, "What are you doing, Lane? What are you doing?" And then we had a phone, we had a conversation, and I said, "Yeah, I'm with this new company." And next thing you know, within 24 hours, he's now on my team. So I was pretty excited.
D, change your picture on Facebook. Generated 90 reactions. Open the door to start conversation. So the best part about what you learn is that this isn't technical or complicated. When you change your profile, making simple changes can bring the start of conversations with everyone that notices. Bob Tyler was a truck driver. His passion was fishing. So he found an image that could be him, someone fishing on a lake at sunset, or maybe it was sunrise. We added the word entrepreneur to his profile. An hour after we did it, he sends me this. I can't believe this. After just calling myself an entrepreneur on my profile, I had 3 old friends call my brother to get my phone number. They all called me wanting to know what I was doing. I sold all 3 products. I love this. I said, Bob, that's the way it's supposed to work. Now, if you really want to see how it works, post that. So we did. He posted it, and within 24 hours, 25 people liked it. 29 people made comments about it. And he ended up picking up 8 more customers. It works exactly the same way on LinkedIn. Now, before I get into this, if any of you have any questions, pop them in the chat. You can change your life and business in the next 90 days. I've opened up registration for my 90-day boot camp challenge. Now, some of you came out of maybe my January, February, or even my March boot camp. And you understand the importance of practice, preparation, and persistence. So you can go to maxsteingart.com/90-day challenge, participate in my April, May, June boot camps. You're going to pick up our anthology scripts book, which is bigger than the scripts book you have in boot camp, all for $247. Breaks down to $59 a boot camp. You can use the promo code Shamrock to get an extra $50 discount. It's going to be effective through Sunday. Now, along with participating in 3 boot camps, you'll be able to participate in my weekly coaching mastermind sessions for the 90 days, giving you more access to me. These mastermind sessions have previously been reserved for just my coaching students. They're highly interactive training sessions to address the core issues that are holding you back. Open social network problem-solving sessions, help overcoming confidence issues, discuss prospecting, recruiting tactics and scripts with your prospects, demonstrate advanced searching techniques, resolve closing issues with your prospects, help with setting and achieving reasonable goals, and we'll review your 90-day game plan goals. I've opened up registration for our April boot camp, which has an extra session. Okay, so Debbie's got a question. When connected to another network marketer, whether new, upfront or not, tell them you're a network market. I would. You're having, here, let me. Let me unmute you.
Good morning, Max.
Yeah, good morning, Debbie. Debbie, is it raining where you are?
No, but it's overcast.
Yeah,
So
weather.
not sunny Florida today.
Gotcha. Okay, so when you're talking to someone that you know is a network marketer, you don't have to bring it up right away. But there's nothing wrong with talking to another professional. You know, I see that you're in. I see that I see you're a network marketer. So am I. You know, I've met a lot of network marketers on here. What company are you? You know, and you come right out and tell them, hey, listen, I'm working with X. You know, what company?
Mhm.
You know, listen, I'm not trying to sell you or, you know, pitch you on my business, but I've met some really great people. This is a great industry, and sometimes networking and sharing with other professionals in the industry can prove to be mutually beneficial to both. So is this the only, you know, is this the only company that you've been in? You know, and sometimes when you're doing things like that, you have to offer a little bit of information about yourself. Like I've been in this business for 20 years. I've been in, you know, without a long, drawn out explanation. You give a little about yourself to get more about them. What company are you in? And sometimes, depending upon the company that they're in, you might know a little something about the business, a little something about the company. We know a couple of companies that God knows how they did it, but they just kept dragging people along for a year and a half. Everything was in pre-launch. And now I think it was last month, they changed their name. They're still in, but you know, they're doing something else. And you don't want to knock another company, but by the same token, you know, sharing your experience, giving people some advice. And by the way, we are going to be establishing an affiliate program. So anybody that you know said, hey, listen, if you really want to learn how to do this right, you want to pop into one of Max Steinbart's boot camps, and I think the way they've got it set up, you know, you'll make $60 every time you recommend somebody to a boot camp. But that's not why you're doing it, or maybe it is, okay? Because if you could make $500 or $600 on the side recommending my stuff, it'll help, you know, with your other expenses. But that's not why you're talking to these people, or it could be why. You know, but if you let people know up front, hey, I'm in this company. Why did, you know, I got into this. This is why I got into the business. Why did you get into your business? And then you kind of leave it with you know, if you got any questions or you need any help, you could even turn around and do them a favor. And you can say, listen, if you want to keep up, there are lots of places on the internet where you can go to learn what's happening in the industry. And as one professional to another, it's always a good idea to know what's going on. And, you know, give them a website, you know, send them to businessforhome.org. You can see what's going on over here, or one of the other half dozen, but I would definitely bring it up. And I bring it up early. as long as, and of course, it also depends on how long they've been in the business. If you're talking to somebody that's been in the business for a long time and you're looking at their profile and you can see they're not very active, or you can see all the things that they're not doing, well, certainly, they're your competition, so you don't want to teach them how to do it better. But again, it depends on how the flow of the conversation. That's all.
Right. What if they're with the same company?
Well, in some circumstances, it's not a bad idea to connect with other people in the same company. And I'll tell you why. Initially, I was naive and I was given the impression that we're all one big happy family. Okay?
Yeah, I know that one.
We're all one big happy family. And the truth is that everybody else in the company that is not on your team, it's competition. Your upline's competition. Everybody's competition. And what happens is there are people out there with on different teams, and the different teams have different systems. They use different tools.
Right.
Now, one of the things that has worked, very well, because I think over the years I've actually ended up being the upline, the sponsor for somebody that doesn't have an upline. Whoever brought them into the business is out of the business. And so what I always tell them is meet other distributors in your own company to see what they're doing. How are they doing it? What tools are they using? And you could leverage your social media knowledge. You know things about Facebook and LinkedIn that they don't know. So, in fact, I have one fella that literally leveraged his way. He went right to the top of the company. He was an orphan, but he met 8 or 9 people. They were in different groups, different teams. He got exposed to what people were using, and so you can pick and choose, which you're going to use, and you learn about the business, because sometimes you get upline sponsors that are very autocratic. They want you to do it exactly this way. If you don't do it this way, then they can't be bothered with you, and that's short-sighted. So yeah, I mean, it as far as your own company is concerned, absolutely, I would definitely network and meet people in your own company. And here's another reason: 70% of the people that are in a network marketing company are orphans. 70% of the people in your company are orphans. They're not connected to a leader. And so what happens in this business, and the reason that somebody can go from company A to company B and achieve success in their business so quickly, and then go to company C and achieve success quickly, is because they bring people. They never come by themselves. They bring other people with them. And so the way it works is, let's say you're in a company, and you're in a company and you got friends in the company. Let's say the company does something that picks everybody off, or maybe the company goes out of business, whatever it is. So if you know other people in the company that are outside of your organization, if you've networked a little bit and you have friends, then those people are fair game, especially if your company goes out of business. So there's it's become a process that I've watched occur, over the last 20 years in network marketing. I wasn't aware of it initially, but somebody joins a company, all right, and they're relatively successful, and then the company goes out of business. So they go to another, and they were, they weren't a big leader, but they networked inside the company. They were outgoing, they were gregarious. So when they went to the second company, they brought people that they were working with them, along with any of the other folks from other organizations that would follow them. So now they go to the second company, and in the first month, they bring over 20, 30 people. And the people that they bring over start bringing people over. And then they get acknowledged, recognized as a leader. Oh, let's give heads up to Billy. Excuse me. Heads up to Billy. Billy came into the business and he jumped 3 ranks in his first month. So all the orphans are looking at Billy. Oh, what's Billy doing? Second month, Billy grows again. So the orphans reach out to Billy. Hey, can we kind of tag along? We don't have anybody to work with. And sure. So he builds a following. He's got his own team, and then he's got all these orphans that he gregariously helps. And then something happens to the company. So now he goes to another company. Same thing happens. Only now the amount of people that he's capable of bringing over to the third company is typically 2 or 3 times bigger than what he did before. And that's how they do it. There's in the retreat bonus recordings, there's one from John Fogg that clarifies how it works, and it's the nature of the business.
That's happened to me, but I was the followee and never realized I could be the one that's leading these people until I met you.
Oops. Right. And the other bad thing about it, okay, is that you see what happens with the jumpers is they'll give it 3 months, 90 days, maybe 120 days. And what they're looking for is internal organic duplication. In other words, the people that they brought in are telling their friends they like the products and it's growing on its own alongside, of their efforts. And what you really have to be sensitive to is you'll follow somebody into a business. And then within 60 days, they're telling you about another deal.
Yeah.
And yet, surprisingly, people that follow those people will only follow them into 1 or 2 other deals before they realize, as you just learned, you can be the person that's bringing people. You just have to be, friendly.
Right.
That's all it is. And the thing is, we tell you, hide your friends, hide your connections. But when you post things, when your friends and connections do things, your competition is going to see those people. Personally, it's not considering all the people that you have access to. It's not the best use of your time to be prospecting the prospects or people on other teams. It all depends. It's all on an individual basis. What connections you have with other people. But yeah, by all means, connecting with people in your own company is not a bad idea. Really isn't.
Okay. Yeah, I had somebody this morning, and the way he described it, I know exactly what company it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, people change. He might be happy, he might not be happy. You're not investing a lot of time.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome. Anybody else have any questions? Now, again, it's all about conversation. Now, for the April boot camp, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp. Use the promo code BEST DEAL. The April boot camp has an extra session, daily routine. And in it, we're going to go over the 10 important lessons to be learned from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, the daily routine that takes you to the top, and how to develop the mindset of $1 million earner. So, when it comes to developing the mindset, to be successful in network marketing is 90% mindset, 10% skill. Let me repeat that. 90% mindset, 10% skill. Last year, I had someone that had called in about my coaching program and told me that she had purchased a $10,000 mindset course program with someone with a big name in network marketing. I got to work on my mindset. It's my mindset. My mindset's the problem. And mindset is definitely important, but here's the thing. All you have to do is start making some sales. All you have to do is start following the process that I'm teaching. Your mindset will change with every sale. So after 6 months, so what you get out of mindset, this mindset thing that you're still taking. And she wasn't happy. In fact, she says, I got more out of 3 boot camps with you than I'm getting out of the mindset thing. But she had her money tied up, monthly payments for this coaching thing. 90% mindset, 10% skill. You can have the best skills in the world, but if your mindset isn't right, you will never do the work. And if you don't have the skills, but you have the right mindset, you'll make the time to learn the skills, and eventually you'll succeed. Repeat the following affirmations every day for a specified period of time. The mind is much more powerful than the body. So I got 30 of them. I'm going to give you 5. And basically what you do is every day you repeat another 5. 1, I think and act as if I have $1 million invested in my business and I have 1 year to earn it back. 2, I lead with a business opportunity when talking to prospects because my real goal is to build up a network and earn a leveraged residual income. I'm the most committed, dedicated, and hardest working person on my team. I am the lighthouse, not the weather vane to my business. I remain consistent and I am not an emotional roller coaster. And I will do whatever it takes for me as long as it takes to go to the top. Now, those are the first 5. And every day, 5. So when you know how to identify perfect prospects for your business on LinkedIn before making a connection and telling them about your business, something magical happens. Your nervousness about talking to a prospect disappears. Your fear of being rejected by every prospect you talk to evaporates. Anxiety presenting your business to your prospects melts away. Your closing ratios increase along with your confidence, and your income rises substantially. Your confidence will increase with every conversation you have, as the pattern of their answers to every question you ask becomes predictable and obvious. So you consider every conversation with your prospect as practice. Practice makes perfect. And don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. Whatever it is, whether it's learning to bowl, whether it's learning to shoot, whether it's learning to surf, practice, practice, practice. Your fear of talking to other people will evaporate the more people that you talk to. In no time at all, you'll be recruiting and closing like a pro. we see the pattern. When you talk to more of the right people, your closing ratios increase. Asking the right questions fills in the gap between prospecting and closing. Every time you talk to someone, any place, anywhere, at any time, there are certain things that you need to know about someone before you even bring up the business. And once you know, that last little piece right there is, what experience do you have with network marketing? The more you know, the easier it is to distinguish between who you want to talk to and who you don't. Face to face, on the phone, or online, doesn't matter. No more rejection, no more objections, because everybody that you talk to is going to fall into specific parameters. What you're learning will skyrocket your business to 6, 7, and 8 figures. I literally have hundreds of examples of people that started where you are today. You're not going to believe how fast you can go. So you want to close 80% of the people that you talk to, or 90%. Follow the scripts. Will Zanders was number 5 in his company when we started working together 2 years ago. In 6 months, he was number 2. And he's just met, we spoke, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Today's number 1. I'm not showing this to you to impress you. I'm showing this to you to impress upon you what you can be doing. Will is going to be in our April boot camp with along with 50 to maybe 100 of his leaders who are all excited about what they see on LinkedIn. Okay, now I will be back at 1 o'clock this afternoon. And Daryl, I have a staff meeting that's going to run for about a half an hour. And let me.
Oh,
Are you going to be available then?
sure.
Okay. I'll look for no later than maybe 10 after 11. All right.
I'm here all day.
I know. Okay, no. And as for the rest of you, you're all sitting on gold mines. You're all sitting on gold mines. Let me just take a moment and I'll put in the chat. Whoops. First one is a link to the 90-day boot camp challenge. And like I said, the price was reduced to $59 a boot camp, but you could use that link, take another $50 off. You register for the April, as soon as you register for the April boot camp, you're going to have access to the March boot camp that just finished. So you all can, for those of you that are watching this on Facebook or LinkedIn and are brand new to all of this, you can literally jump in and get started right away. We'll be back at 1 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be back at 11 o'clock in the morning. Until next time. Best of luck in building your business. God bless.